Jamal, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
The real star is here. We are going to play Agree to Disagree because I've been watching them on YouTube and I thought they were really fun.
And she's in charge.
And I'm in charge, so Jamal decided to make his debut back playing Agree to Disagree. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Shall we get started?
Yeah, why not?
Do you want to kick us off? Also, for reference, I'm pregnant, so there might be some that are tied to like that.
Oh, wow, we're really starting off with a banger. I've considered cheating.
Okay, grab your drink. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Why'd you do that?
It was funny.
It's not funny. I don't like that. Okay. Do you want to talk about it?
Strongly disagree.
I've never considered cheating. I will say, if that would have said I've thought about cheating, I've thought about like if you cheated on me, how that would feel. Your eyes. No, or like I've had dreams and stuff. You know my dreams.
Cheated?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my god. Or no, you.
See, I haven't even cheated on you in my dreams. Kendall Jenner just shows up, and that doesn't even count. That's it?
Moving on. I'm kind of nervous. I thought like, oh, Jamal's gonna be nervous, but now I'm kind of nervous doing this. Jamal cleans more. Wait, 1, 2.
It's okay.
You gotta wait for the countdown.
Everyone knows. Actually.
Can I explain?
Sure.
I agree that when you have the time, you clean thoroughly, you clean all the, like, you're good about as soon as you make a mess, you put it away. But because of your hefty schedule, I do think that I clean a lot as well. I do think that I clean a lot as well.
Yes.
So I don't know that
agree
more
with you.
is appropriate.
Yeah.
I agree, but I don't
definitely
strongly agree.
Like I clean more thoroughly, like you said, like I clean, what was that? Jamal cleans more. I clean more of the time and you clean more days.
More of the time and I clean more days.
Yeah, like you said, like, I don't know, whenever I do dishes, I clean it right away. Or like make a mess, I don't like leave a trail.
You clean immediately?
You leave a trail, maybe that's why you clean more.
You clean immediately.
You make more mess. That's why you have to clean more.
You clean immediately.
Yes.
And I clean more just because you work more. But I hands down, if you didn't work as much, if we worked the same schedules, you would clean more.
Yeah.
1,000%. You're just cleaner.
We should have eloped.
3, 2, 1. Oh!
Disagree.
You go first.
I had fun at our wedding. I couldn't
But
have
you
been.
don't.
The only reason, no, like, I don't know, strongly is a strong word. Like, I just disagree because we had a fun wedding. I enjoyed our wedding. I was like happy with who came.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have wanted to like, I don't know, who comes to an elopement?
That's up to you. It can be like just you or just like your intimate people.
Nah.
So do you say you strongly? Oh, okay, you're like on the line. I'm gonna say disagree, and I should just be right in the middle because I think we could have eloped, and that would have been cool too. But I disagree that like we should have because I enjoyed our wedding day so much.
Even if we eloped, I feel like we would have had like.
Our families.
Well, no, like I feel like we would have had like the party part.
Oh,
And
we
then,
still
like,
would have had the reception.
We still would have had like, yeah, the reception with everyone that came anyway.
Okay.
So I guess, I don't know, that's why I disagree.
Agree. Okay. And we
Okay.
agree that we disagree. That's good.
Next.
I kind of know what this is. Flirting is cheating. 3, 2, 1. I can kind of see that. I want to go first.
Okay. How about it?
I'm gonna put mine like here.
There's no line. There's no degree of what box here. You're just in the box.
I strongly agree that if you're like intentionally flirting, that is cheating.
Yes.
But I do think there's situations where like you can be a charming person or just like connect with people, and that might be like flirty, right? Like I don't know. I feel like an old lady coming up to you and being like, "You're so handsome," be like, "Oh, thank," like it's still flirting, but it's not in a threatening way. Mm-hmm. So I strongly agree that, like, if you're flirting, you're cheating. But I also understand that, like, sometimes maybe conversations or whatever, it's not full on, full blown.
Yeah. So everything you just said is why I go to agree.
Same.
Yeah. Except you're strongly agreeing, I agree. Because there's, like, unintentional.
Flirting?
Just because you're, like, a nice person, I guess.
Okay.
And, like, some people can take that as flirting, but you're not. You know?
So if I flirted with somebody,
Kick us out.
would you say I cheated?
No.
Okay.
No.
I won't flirt with anybody.
Zoom in on my face.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yes, it's cheating, but no, it's not cheating. When I think cheating, I think like cheating.
Okay, that's fair.
So like, I guess intentional wise, it can be cheating if your intentions are wrong, because who knows where intentions go.
That's where I was going of like, if you were flirting, you were cheating.
Right.
But like, I get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
That's
the
a
other
tough
side.
one.
Yeah. Okay.
Moving on. We look happier on social media. Oh no. I'm ready for this one.
You gotta wait.
Sorry.
Wait, I need to think about this.
We look happier.
3, 2, 1. You want me to go, huh?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I don't think anybody posts their struggles.
True.
I post that we struggle, and that's even rarely.
Okay.
Like, I don't just like out there blab about our fights or whatever, and I think it's, so yes, I would say looking at maybe not your social media because you don't
I'm
post
thinking
as
about
much.
my social media.
I post like on our anniversary and
Right.
like all the freaking time, celebrating you, whatever, and I would agree that like I think any couple could look, including
Happier.
us, we look happier. If you were to go to our social media, I think it'd be easy to assume that we don't go through as many struggles as we do, and I think it's important to like say that. Because
yeah.
everybody has their struggles.
Yeah.
But nobody's gonna like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna get on social
But
media.
it's social
like,
media.
Last
Like,
night, Janelle and I, it's your highlight
Exactly.
reel.
Yeah, like I only post shit when we travel.
So you think we are as happy as we are on our social media? You think that those pictures portray our relationship 100%? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, we don't fight that often. We tiff.
Yeah, no.
But we even tiff when we're traveling.
We are
and that's when
definitely
we're both our happiest. So like,
We're definitely extremely happy.
like looking through my social media. Okay, that's all you. But like, we got tacos that day. I was happy. Halloween, we were happy. We got married, happy. Like you standing by a horse, happy. Me touching a snake, happy.
This is how I perceive this. We look happier on social media than we do in real life.
Yeah, but it's not like we're miserable in our relationship.
No, I can't show you mine because mine's doing B-roll right now. But I just think if you looked at my page, it looks, I think it's fair to say that it's a little, I'm just a lovey-dovey person.
Yeah.
And I also don't want to post our private business
Right, but
all
we
the
also
time.
don't fight all the time. I strongly disagree. You agree.
Okay.
Whatever.
Can we agree to
Apparently we
disagree?
fight. Next.
Are we fighting right now?
I'm not. This is going on
Oh, is it
social
my turn?
media.
It's my
Sure.
turn. We're having kids too soon. Should we clarify? Because I don't even know what this means. Too soon in our marriage or too soon in general in like life age-wise?
You pick. You're in charge.
I'm gonna say we're having kids too soon, like in our marriage. Ready? 3. Wait, I don't know what I'm gonna pick. I either agree that we're having kids too soon in our marriage or disagree. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Go first.
Agree. We like weren't
Try.
intentionally trying or
Yeah.
like right when it happened. Now, hello.
Yeah.
Like our thought was we were gonna start in February, so like this past month, and like I guess there's no better time than the present. But I mean, we're not mad. I'm not mad that we're pregnant.
No.
But like we could have gone like because we were also teetering like should we wait
We were gonna say
one
another
more year
year.
or should we start this year? So like that's the only reason I agree because we thought like maybe
Yeah.
one more year of non-pregnant travels and then see what happens.
Kids are a lot.
Yeah.
We haven't even had one yet, and it's a huge life change. It's a huge commitment financially as well. I was like teetering between agree and disagree because I can absolutely, like, I do agree. I agree that maybe it was a little soon in our marriage. We only been married for what, 8 months when I got pregnant? February
Maybe
to
9.
November? 8. It was 8 October.
Oh.
Okay, so 8 months in, and like our timeline has already been kind of fast. Like we got engaged at 11 months. So I can agree that it was maybe too soon, but I only put disagree because for us, we've always said we have the guest room, like we have a house, and that was something we felt like we wanted before having a kid.
We have a yard.
We have like, we do have the financial, like we're both working, like we have what we need, and if it happens, we always said if it happened,
Everything's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, so I was teetering because I completely agree for all the reasons you say. We could have waited.
Yeah.
And it was a little fast, but I'm only disagreeing for our scenario because I'm like, but we knew what we could have been doing. Like we know what happens.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
Ashley starts arguments. You trying to fight? Okay. You go first.
At the same time. 3, 2, 1.
This is like a prime example. Ashley starts arguments. I put agree. She put disagree. I think sometimes, and I don't know if you start them intentionally, but I think you're just a little more sensitive than I am. So like, a couple weeks ago when you got all mad at me that one night and you were like, you didn't ask me how I was doing pregnant wise. And I was like, I came home, I said, how was your day? How are you? And you.
Okay.
So like, I don't know if you're like intentionally starting arguments or if you're just emotionally starting arguments, but I agree.
Okay.
You're just more emotional than me, that's all it is.
I agree that I'm more emotional, but I do think that sometimes I'm genuinely just trying to like express my feelings. And
more emotional.
You are the one who turns it into an argument. Like I will say.
I don't like feelings.
But I think you start the argument.
See, I would say you start the argument.
Because I think you get offended by whatever I'm.
Because I think you're more emotional.
This might be a little too much for this. I'm disagreeing that I start more arguments only because, yes, I'm emotional, but I don't think it's a bad thing to talk to you. And I think you are the one who creates the argument out of it.
Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree. See? We're moving on.
Agree to disagree.
Jamal wears the pants.
I'm wearing shorts.
In the relationship. 3.
What does that mean?
That means like you're in charge of the relationship. Like you're...
The house?
No. You wear the pants. You make the choices. Like you're just more of the decision maker.
Okay.
3,
2,
1.
I feel like things are fairly even. I mean, like sometimes I have to make a decision because you're like, what do you think? I'm like, let's just do this then.
I don't think you're gonna like my answer.
Okay, let's hear it.
I think ultimately I wear the pants, but I think that that's because you're willing to like give, to let me like have my way on certain things. I think that because you're so willing to do that, I never like take advantage, if that makes any sense. If I had my way every time, we wouldn't do some of the things we do or whatever,
Right.
Like, and that's why I think you respect what I want so much that I'm like, I always try to be respectful of what you want.
I also don't argue it because then Ashley starts arguments.
Yeah, I think we're pretty even. I don't think either one of us wears the pants, but I do think if push came to shove, it's ultimately me.
But also I'm stubborn, and if I don't want to do something, I won't do it.
That's true. I think we're even. Agree to agree.
Next.
See, it's doing great. You're doing great.
Jamal should get more tattoos.
What? That is not. Well, I didn't write that down.
Agree. You wrote it.
I did not write
I actually
that down.
don't know what this says. I do more
work in the marriage.
Oh, what kind of work?
I think that can mean anything, right? Emotional, financial, connection. Like, I think it's everything. 3, 2, 1.
So you think I do more work?
That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
Agree to disagree. I like this game.
But this is good because you're saying you disagree that you do more, right?
Yes.
And
Because I feel like I'm more go with the flow. And so I just always see things as going well. And like, part of why we got married, because it's always just been good.
Aww.
Her chin is quivering.
Because it's sweet. I think you do more. You handle more of the finance, like the financial burden. You clean more when you have less time. I think you just do more. But I really appreciate it. So I don't know. That's good. I think that's good that we think that of each other.
All right. I still like the first one about the tattoos.
Marriage is hard. 3, 2, 1.
It's not that bad. You're dramatic.
It's bad because I put agree.
I know.
I'm nervous. Do you want me to explain?
Sure.
Forever is a long time. And I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, I love you. But I do think it's hard at times. And I think we're about to go through a hard and rewarding. It's going to be equally rewarding as it is hard time.
Yeah.
Having a kid. I don't think it's easy. I think it takes work. And I just think I found the person that I'm willing to, like, do the work with and, like, want the work back from. But I don't think it's easy. I think that it would be silly to say that.
I feel like it's been easy.
Aww.
We only fight every now and again. We've only slept on the couch once. By choice. But other than that, like, we haven't really fought.
I think that just because it's hard doesn't mean it isn't great, and equally is as great as it is hard. So I think we're saying the same things, but I'm just saying, I think what you're saying right now is you disagree that marriage is hard and it's just easy. And that's why I'm like, no, it's not just...
There's no neutral box.
Exactly, it's how you perceive it. We perceive it different. I perceive like it is hard, but it's worth it, and it's fine.
Good one.
Next.
I have regrets about our wedding. Okay. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, Coda. Coda, that was us.
Silly dog. Okay.
Coda bear.
All right. I have regrets about our wedding. Disagree and agree. What's your regrets?
I spent way too much money on my hair and makeup.
Yeah.
And I regret it to this day because I am good at hair and makeup and I just could have done it myself. I feel like I involved people or like let other people's emotions kind of get to me sometimes in the process. And so I just have very little regrets, nothing about like us getting married, but it said wedding day, right? About our wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the actual wedding.
The only reason I didn't strongly disagree is because I feel like I didn't eat enough. I really missed those apps.
I do regret not eating or taking that plate like and hiding it. Like I wish that I would have done better at like
I just wanted more
assigning.
appetizers.
You don't know until you're there.
Yeah.
I should have assigned like one of my bridesmaids and been like, hide a cupcake of each flavor.
Yeah.
And hide a plate.
Yeah, I don't even think we had cupcakes.
I ended up having one, and it was wonderful. But I couldn't have the others because they all took them as they left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have any big.
I just wish I ate more of the food that we paid for.
Yeah. Fair. We didn't really eat because we were just like.
Yeah. Well, we didn't get any apps. That was for sure.
We didn't take it in. Yeah.
Couples should share passwords. Phone.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, buddy.
You want to go first or me?
I just think it's a given.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't mean that I need to search through your phone every day, and I certainly don't. I really don't ever. But if, like, I want your password, I should be able to have it 100%.
The only reason I put strongly agree just makes me think that it would be a crazy girl. Like, hi, I'm Ashley. Okay, now I would like the phone password. What?
Is that what I did?
No,
That's not what I
I'm just saying that's why I see. That's how it plays out in my brain.
Okay.
Between agree and strongly agree.
Okay.
Like strongly agree is like we're dating now. Perfect. Here's this Google form. If you could put your password for your
Like someone's being a
email,
little much
your
about
Twitter, your Snapface, your Instabook, like
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean all my stuff
Oh, for
for
sure.
the most part, I guess.
You know
Mine-
mine. We got married early and young. Could have brought us toy. Okay. Don't you dare hit my tripod. Don't.
Okay.
We got.
No.
Oh.
Married too young.
We got married too early and young.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Let me guess. You don't think we were too young, but you think early. Not too early, but just it was early.
Yeah, it was early.
Yeah, that's why I could disagree. We weren't too young,
No.
but it was definitely earlier than I'd always mentally thought. Like we got engaged at
I guess it was
11 months?
engaged is what I'm thinking of because we got married like almost 2 years together. You're gonna knock over.
Yeah, like I expected like 2 years with someone and then engaged, I guess. Like
Yeah,
that was like my
same.
thought of like, oh,
And then
that's
I felt
how
like
it goes, I
a
guess.
2-year engagement. So I
Yeah.
kind of felt like 4 years and then married. I have no regrets though. I think even if we would have waited, we still would have gotten married.
Mm-hmm.
It's just wild to think that 4 years is where we're hitting.
Right.
And that now is when we would have started. In your mid-20s, that changes. There was a lot of figuring out to do that we did in those time frames. And like if we were getting married or engaged now, we'd be like a little bit more just settled in everything.
I guess
That's
so.
true.
But I'm also the same as I was, I feel like.
That's true because you
'Cause I
had
was out of
house.
college
I mean,
already.
I moved twice in our relation, 3 times in this
You had
relationship.
recently graduated because you
I had
took
Coda.
your gap year.
I had Coda got cancer. Like that's a huge thing to go through together.
Right.
It's just been, you know what I mean?
And you moved in during COVID too.
Mhm.
For like a month and a half or 2.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So I think we're the same, but we just
We always agree to disagree.
agree to disagree.
Is that an H? Oh, it's wrong to have friends of the opposite gender.
3, 2, 1. I think this rule is very specific to us.
Elaborate.
I'm gonna disagree that it's wrong to have friends of the opposite gender specifically for us because you are just such a trustworthy person and your girlfriends are very
Trustworthy.
they're trustworthy, they're mature, they're married, like they're not or they're like even if they're not, they're just not there's no
Mature.
and there's no
And you're friends with them.
there's no tension. And I
Right.
feel like there's maybe been like a girl or two that I get uncomfortable with and you handle those situations
Right.
pretty well.
But like the ones that I am friends with, that I talk to on like the daily, you're friends with.
Yes. The ones you're close with, I am also close with.
Yeah.
And you're just awesome about like, can I do this with them? I'm like, you don't have to ask me to hang out with your friends. But
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, same with you. Like your like longtime friend is a guy, but you're like best friends with his wife, so that you're just like friends with them. Period.
Yeah.
And like,
I have a lot of guy friends because of cheerleading too, I feel like.
yeah. So.
And last year, like I had a guy coworker.
Yes.
Disagree. Yay.
Next.
It's my turn. This is kind of like in the same realm. It's okay to be friends with an ex. So is it okay? Do you agree that it's okay or do you disagree? It's not okay.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. I knew it. I knew you would do that. Do you see where it is?
You missed it.
I heard.
Cut.
Can you see where mine is?
Oh, you're gauging it within the box. Well, mine is on this 1/4 of this. So
Can I explain?
Sure.
I agree that it's okay to be friends with an ex because I do have one ex from like high school
Marshmallow.
who like it was a decade ago and like you know he's still in the cheer world. I am too. If I see him at an event, like it's not weird for us to say hi. And it doesn't say best friends. So, like, I don't, you know.
But then, are you guys friends or are you guys acquaintances?
I guess you're right. It
Like
would just
friends,
be
it would be
acquaintances because we don't keep up.
Yeah, that's like, I don't, when I think friend, I think of like someone I talk to.
But, like, we follow each other. Which I wouldn't follow,
But
like...
that's still an acquaintance, because I follow a bunch of people that I haven't talked to in like 5 years.
But do you follow your exes?
No, because like my high school exes, we've like since we broke up, like we all went separate ways. And then after that, like my college exes, so like, plus you blocked her.
Yeah, I got to know her through social media. That was fun. She might be watching this. Okay.
I don't like
Anyways,
this question.
I think it's okay for those small instances. I guess you're right, to be acquaintances, so not friends.
See, I'm not friends with any acquaintance. I'm not even acquaintances with any. I
So
don't know if I'd even say hi.
you disagree. You don't want me friends with an ex.
Moral of the story.
Who did the last one?
I don't care about them.
Okay.
There are things you don't know about me. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Wow. You gonna tell me about those things?
I was gonna say I have no idea what they are, but I'm sure you don't know everything.
Yeah, that's true. But I
You
also
know?
feel like you know most about me because I tell you the same story every time.
You know the important things. You know, like, all of the big things that have happened too. But I just feel like there's gotta be, like, there are things you
I know I don't know all the big things. Because you've started a story, then you never finish it. And I mean, it's not a bad thing to not know everything, I guess, but...
Yeah, like, I don't want you to know every single detail of, like, my past. That's kind of invasive. I wouldn't want to know every detail of, like, you and your former relationships and stuff like that. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Easy one.
Agree to disagree. Improved a little. I've thought about divorce.
This is y'all's favorite one. This is your fault. 1, 2, 3. Wow. She's been waiting for this. Go for it. Let's hear it.
Be my pants. I've never thought about getting a divorce.
Right. You just agree to the question.
No, I just thought about, like, of course, like, what it would be like to get a divorce and how sad that would
Well,
be.
that's not what the question is.
Instead, I've thought about a divorce. I've thought about it.
Oh,
I would never get it.
God.
I would never get one.
Fine, then I strongly agree.
Have you not thought about it? Okay, when we were, like, in our biggest fight, you never thought, like, man, is this gonna work? And the next morning you're like, that was ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't. Is that what the question means?
It means, have you thought about divorce?
Then yeah,
Not-
sure. I guess.
Okay.
Shoot. Then yeah. Like that time when I came out here all mad and I slept on the couch. I
Yeah.
was like, man, is this shit
That
gonna
night I
work?
was literally like, when you slept on the couch, I was literally like, he slept on the couch. Like, the rule of marriage is, like, you don't go to bed angry. Like, he must not want to be with me. Like, what if we get a divorce one day? And then the next morning
Don't
I was
be ridiculous.
Next morning I was like, you're not getting a divorce. Relax. You're never getting a divorce.
Exactly.
Okay, so I thought about it, but okay.
Didn't do one.
Yeah, and we'll never.
All right. Never.
Let's see if I wonder if this is a good one to end on. Oh.
Soulmates are real.
Ooh, I kind of whistled.
All right, here we go.
I need to drink this.
I'm out of juice.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Let's hear it.
I don't think soulmates are real. I think you choose your person and that becomes your soulmate, sure, but, like, I think if you, Jamal, were born in the Netherlands, how would we ever meet?
Well, I was born in Milwaukee and you were born in Detroit, actually right across the lake. Then you moved to California when you were 5 and I moved to Arizona when I was 5. Seems pretty cool to me. We have a lot of intertwining names.
I think we are meant to be 100%.
But per our 23andMe DNA, we are not related at all, so that's cool too.
Yeah.
Lots of overlapping events.
You're getting really away from the question.
I'm just saying.
I don't think soulmates are real, but I don't think that doesn't mean the one doesn't exist or, like, your person or any of
Isn't
that.
that mean soulmate?
No, I think when you think
educate me on a soulmate.
When you think of soulmate, that means, like, two people were always, like, destined to be together.
Your person.
I think that if if I grew up in Europe and you grew up in Africa and we never traveled outside of those places, how would we ever meet? You would find someone else and you would fall in love with them, and it would be a different marriage and a different everything, and you would live your life.
Yeah,
Like,
so then they're not soulmates.
I think you can become soulmates. I don't think that like everyone's just born and they exist. I think that you choose your person and they become your person.
I think of that as a soulmate, though.
Okay.
See?
You are my soulmate. You are.
No, I'm your person.
Okay.
I think it's just interchangeable words. I think it all means the same thing.
Yeah, I guess
like
you're
your
right.
person is your soulmate is your person. What was the other word?
So I guess I do think they're real. I just think that like, I don't know.
You think people have a choice? Which obviously.
I think if me and you never met, you would have found someone else and I would have found someone
Yeah,
else.
because then you went to be my person.
If I never came to Arizona, yeah. Okay, so maybe they are real, but like, I don't know. I just didn't think they're chosen.
Yeah, interchangeable words.
Okay.
Okay.
Agree to
That's
disagree.
how I knew when I knew.
You're being awfully sweet. Like this video. Subscribe to our channel.
Per channel.
Subscribe to my channel. And thanks for doing this. You did wonderful.
Thanks.
You thought you wouldn't talk a lot? Like you would look at all your opinions. Look at all the agreeing
Big
to
opinion
disagree.
guy.
I love you.
Love you.
Are we gonna fight after this?
You'll find out. Next video. Me and my husband got a divorce. Give them a little bit of bait. That way they
Oh, they come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Check
seriously,
out.
you should subscribe and like this video because it helps my algorithm and I need that.
Truth.
Do it for Jordy. I can take out the kiss. Mr. Cheese.